Hi everyone, welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We've just leveled up to level 8. Let me get my notes up because I took notes about what I was doing. Okay, quick recap of level 8. I took an extra dexterity and here I took earth element. So now I have part of an earth is magma, which, as you can see, 6 to 26, 12 to 32, or 20 to 60. But it causes more burn. That's the downside. So I can do, yeah, it's all 2 burn. Expensive. I mean, it's taking me 1.5 turns to fire it off without any burn. So it'd be good for like an opener, but that's about it. But the earth one does bludgeoning damage, but it is a physical, not an energy. And same as that, that's a physical as well, isn't it? Type form infusion, yeah, associated blast. I can't believe you see it now. Yeah, this is physical. So that and that will go against the normal armor class, whereas the fire one does less damage. It's easy to hit with. It goes against the touch armor class. So as we're going after Valerie's quest, another level of fight of her, and I got shield focus on the previous level, and here I took intimidating prowess, and I think I took her dex up to 14. Yeah, did, yeah. Next is Lindsay. Extra 2 levels of Bard. Lingering performance. So that's for 2 rounds after you stop performing. The effects of the bardic song still going on, which is good. And Dirge of Doom. 30 feet and becomes shaken. It doesn't look like there's any kind of resist for that either. So it might just be, you know, automatic shaken. And charisma, I think, for you, and then a lot of knowledge, skills, and trickery and stuff. Just the usual stuff. She's a skill monkey, as you can see. Next up on my list is Amiri. She got another list. Oh, she took a level of ranger this time. Just generic ranger. I've got magical beast as a favoured enemy, because we will be coming up against lots and lots of those. And I think took +1 strength. I think. Yeah. Helen, another level of cleric. They got Chaos Blade. It becomes anarchic, so anything it hits that's lawful, it does extra damage on. And a destructive aura, which I don't really want to do because it gimps your own people. Tavia, continuing the arcane trickster. Impromptu sneak attack, that was nice. And trickery skills and stuff like that. And spell specialization, Scorching Ray, I think. Yeah, level 7. Regengar, and Dragon Disciple, another couple of levels into that. This last level up. It gets Electricity Resist, Mage Armor, same as standard Mage Armor. Breath Weapon, his strength keeps going up as he gets more levels into that. So yeah, just strength. Christian, I went the Mystic Third, which is another prestige class. It's something, it just makes you like, I'm not sure whether it's your level 1 cloak spells can be used as level 2 wizard spells, or the other way around. So if you've got a load of crappy level 1 spells, you can put some crappy level 2 spells, you can put some decent level 1 spells in there from the other class. A Jathol, Inquisitor, an extra Judgment, and Death's Embrace. She doesn't take any damage from positive energy. Not anymore. I think it's just a passive. Kalike and Canera. Canera went the same as me, Earth. For the same reasons. And Kaliki got Earth at level 7. So now she has Trip. So you get combat maneuver, the trip things, which is pretty good. It's a ranged trip. Tubelost got intelligence and choking bombs. Who's Tube? Is here. It's like a very, very small version of Stinking Cloud. And Akadio just went straight up. Another level of Ranger. And got favourite terrain of Underground. Okay, what else did I do? Ah, yes. I bought this from Asuf in the Market Square. I'm still next to it at the moment now. Yeah. This Tower Shield. Because she's got Tower Shield specialisation and stuff. Armour class is 32. Shield focus and all that kind of thing she's got. So it's a +1 Tower Shield, +3 on Reflex, saving throws, and 5 resistance 10. And also bought for Haram, because he's also got Tower Shield specialisation now. I got him a Tower Shield. That's like nearly all my gold went. I think that was 8,000 for Valerie's and 4,000 for his or something. Well, I did say it was 12,000 out of that. What else did I do? Oh yes, I got a wand of Stinking Cloud. I think I put it on Jubilost. Yes, it did. And some scrolls of grease. I sold a load of these potions, like the fire potions. Oh no, I didn't. I sold lots and lots of them, but not all of them. Okay, I think that's about it. That's the recap. And I noticed I missed a couple of things when I was in the Troll's Lair. That big what's it called? The that glowing rune on the wall. There was a thingy, shard of a hat thing there. One of these things. It's the last item for that. So I'm gonna need Valerie. Probably don't need a maybe. Probably don't need you either. I'll take you out for Octavia. She's got different types of spells. I think she's the only one who can learn Thinking Cloud. I think. Oh yeah, I haven't. People's spells haven't done up. The bark skin and a blur and haste. The Jubilas can't learn Stinking Cloud at level 3, and I don't think he can learn Grease either for some reason. Oh, he used to be able to. You've got level 2. That was Chameleon Stride. Sense Vitals is alright. Very short-lived though. Let's do Sense Vitals. Maybe. Okay. Have him. What do I want for you? We've got alignment resists. It's only a minute. We've got whole person. We've got lesser restoration. Still another whole person. Here's got to be resist. That's only 10 minutes, but that's an hour, isn't it? We have 3 different elements up at the same time. Death Ward or Protection of Energy. Don't think I need Death Ward yet. Lindsay, nothing new there. Well, you can have Grease, can't you? You've got Grease, but you can't get Stinking Cloud either. You have Bless, the Shield of Faith. Remove Fear. And that's boring. It just slows them down, doesn't it? Yeah, just move at half normal speed. Burning Hands, I guess. Oh, it's got to be in there. I don't bloody know. Cure Light Wounds, I guess. And here we have Mage Armor. Okay, what's the Sorcerer one then? Ah, yeah, so we can do like. That's a Cleric one. But it's also in the Sorcerer? I don't know. Something strange going on. That's a Cleric level 1 spell, I think. Maybe not. I don't bloody know. Tavia. Scorching Ray. And get Stinking Cloud. Bit of Slow. Bit of Heroism. Okay. You've got Mage Armor, Shield. Maybe Image is okay. Haste is good. Right. So that's that. Let's go and do Valerie's quest. I'm going to try and cheese it by using Grease. Also, I swapped Harim's Mace of Woe. I've taken off Harim and given it to Valerie, so she gets constant freedom of movement. So I'm hoping that will help with putting grease underneath them. There's also stuff I've missed at the Old Sycamore. Maybe on the way back. Let's just get there first. Right. Probably an alchemist. Let's do the big boom. It's going to take ages to wind up though.
We will be victorious!
Wow. That was it, just 2 kobolds. Okay, that's where we're stopping for. What's happened here? Oh, it's just after midnight. Some new crap's just arrived. Opportunity. Opportunity, can ignore those. Regions. Clean the south Nile marches. Not yet. People aren't tired. Okay. Right about here. So you could put a grease down, I think. That will last for ages.
What's new?
You can give bark skin to Valerie. And blur. It's waste time doing like that because her armor doesn't allow anymore. Might as well do a bless. It's not going to hurt. Take that off, just in case I click it by mistake. What other buffs can you do? I'll cast them as and when needed. Mage armor's no good. Large person. Yeah, let's do that. I know, cheese. A middle-aged man in polished, shiny armour turns to you. His beard and hair are impeccably styled. An expression of reserved politeness sits frozen on his face, as his piercing grey eyes watch everything attentively. Baroness Jellybobs, an honour to meet you in person. I'm Fredero Sinnott, a paladin of the most illustrious Shelyn, of the Eternal Rose Order. He looks at Valerie. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm so happy that years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Oh my god, what a fucking perv. Yeah. Valerie nods to Sinnott coldly. Greetings, I'm glad to see you in good health, Fredero. Talk to Valerie alone. Don't go, your grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I've come to return you to our faith. Our? Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shelyn, but I have faith in it too. He shakes his head. I don't recognise you, Valerie. What's this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. She raises her chin ever so slightly. I'm only repaying your courtesy and courage, Fredero. If you so easily ascribe to me thoughts and aspirations I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behaviour. Keep quiet. My beautiful Valerie, as rash as ever. I was hoping these intervening years you spent away from the Order might have cooled your temper and brought you some wisdom about the mistakes you made as a novice. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, she pulls her chin up. Please, Fedor, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out of the convent gardens, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shelyn. Whatever nonsense you stated or started with your letter, let's put an end to it once and for all. He studies her face for a long time. His eyes turn steel grey. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance, Valerie. Repentance for your foolish choices. Repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead I see a proud renegade who dares to resist the will of the goddess, and who would defy me, the one who laboured to bring you up and teach you. Red spots start to appear on Valerie's cheeks as she catches her breath with some difficulty. I'm not in the least bit surprised by your words, Fredero. You've always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I'm not Shelyn's chosen. I'm not a god's toy, created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I'm not. Quiet. Quiet before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who's bestowed her celestial beauty, so insolently reject such gifts that others can only dream about. Your fate is already decided, laid out as fine carpet before you. Enough. I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home. I will take you by your ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent if that's what it takes. Calm down. She interrupts you, but she's almost screaming. What you call home, Fredor, was my prison. My home is here in these lands, for which the Baroness I fought and shed our blood. Here beside the one I vowed to serve, with whom I shan't leave until I die, in the Stolen Lands, which is the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Take your people, Fredro. Go back to the Eternal Rose Abbey. If you've the nerve to claim I'm Shelyn's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess have chosen her trinkets more carefully. He grows white as a sheet. How dare you? I'll keep quiet. Looks Valerie in the eye. The paladin's hand is on his weapon. If you insist on standing equal to Shelyn's paladin, answer for your words now. With a drop of dignity left with you, you won't deny me satisfaction. Valerie looks at the enraged paladin fearlessly. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes. Finally, well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Jellybobs, you should be my second. As you say, what will you have me do? Your responsibilities include observing the fight, mediating the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. She reaches for a weapon. Think hers are good enough? Step away, I don't want to hit you by accident. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. Did I put the grease down perfectly. One of my squires will be my second, but everyone please clear the dueling ground and do not interfere until the winner has been determined. Jeez, Strat. They still might lose. That's Oleg. What are you doing here? Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your trading post. Pardon me. So, Valerie, are you ready? I am, Fredero. Let your seconds start the countdown. Let's begin. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions. Get on with it. Spells are going to run out. Attack. Not the Valerie, you got. Yep. Don't want power. Could do that. Yeah, let's try it. These fell over. Hey, nice hit. Oh, he's cheating, he's healing himself. He's got an armor class of 29. She's got plus 10. She's got a roll of 19 or 20. If I took off fighting defensively, see what his attacks are. He gets plus 15. So he can't hit if I fight defensively. This could go on for some time. Cheating, healing yourself. Hey! Fredwell kneels heavily on one knee, wheezing and spluttering. Right, you always were better at fighting than evolving your spirit and character. Valerie stands over a defeated adversary, gripping her weapon. She momentarily takes her eyes off Fredwell, bent low before her, looks to you. The duel's over. Valerie is the winner. She lowers her weapon with obvious relief. Enough, Fredwell, you've got what you wanted. Leave the lands of the Baroness and my life forever. I obey the word of the victor. Farewell, Valerie. It's so funny if he falls over on his way out. All the best, Baroness. I hope this warrior serves you better than her goddess. Oh, for fuck off. Just fuck off. Shut your mouth as well as you go out. I just face down in the grease. Well, that's a way to cheese it. Dear gods, your face, Valerie. Svetlana. No, she got a scar. Wait, what? Is there something? Valerie touches the wound crossing her face and looks at the blood on her fingers, more baffled than scares. I didn't. Fredwell didn't get a single hit on you. Let me heal you. She touches the wound again, winces, and finally waves it off. It's nothing. I don't even feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who's truly wounded. And I need for rest. I'll wash myself clean after all these conversations about Shelyn. Okay. Now that's done. Now let's rest here. Now let's get back on the road. On the road again. It'll only be a couple of hours, I guess, before. Yeah, it's another piece of one of these that I'm left behind. One part two. I think I'm going up here because I don't go up here very often. Then coming down to here. Then the Old Sycamore, because there's a few things to do in the Old Sycamore. There's the undead. There's the shambling mound I might want to do.
time to search for the spot to rest.
Yeah, I probably will before going there. Well, I could do just use those. Lose some weight.
It's a pity you cannot hear Grotus's whisper. I would so like you to understand what I'm talking about.
But I do understand you. I do. But if I was busy listening to some whisper telling me about death, then who would cheer you up?
I think this is only a small area. Spiders haven't been here before. Not a smallish area. Yes. I think there is a fight though. So let's get a less armor. Can't remember what fight it is. So I'll just do the lot. Do I need electrical protection? Can't remember. Oh, I'm saying Dryad. Level 13. Oh, it's just there. Core lightning. Okay. Let's get a assist. Electricity up then.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
Why is Jubilos at the beginning? It keeps rearranging stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a different order from what it was before.
I know the way. Hey!
Oh, Dogneck and Dyer did it. Wow. That was over very quickly. Freedom of movement, that's sickle.
I'll go ahead.
Ah. I knew there's another piece of loot. Well, I half remember there's a piece of loot up here somewhere. That should be the last piece of that set as well, I think. I think there's 5 pieces to that. I can't leave that way. I'm down here. Okay. Now back to the Old Sycamore. What do I have to do there? Shambling Mound, Wood of the Wisp, and the Undead behind the wall. Okay. Spitting giant centipedes. Well, do I have any more? I do not have any more. Bugger. Any more? No. Looks like it was it. How many days do we have before the next bold hilltop? It's 140 or something, isn't it? Oh, I should have bought J Thor and get that same time. Yeah. 143 days. Okay. That's what I need to do with the Old Sycamore J Foles thing as well. Just thinking, what level was it? I can go here. It's the quickest one. Go in there and see if it's on this level. It might be. It is. I was lucky. Now, which part of it opens up first? Let's put a light on someone. Light on Valerie. This that opens. Inscription reads, in praise of Talador, the brave warriors of the 5th Army of Explorators. Their exploration. Fallen but remembered in honor. Below's a date. Year 2014. Age of enthronement. Okay. The dog up there. I think this opens. Let's put you two there.
Focus on the goal.
And go up there. Dog there. Have him up there. I can Dio here.
We'll do it the hard way.
Nice. So easier when you're over leveled, eh? Did I read that before? This room is surely the oldest, most forgotten place in the dungeon. A layer of dust lies as thick as a blanket. A tongi and a half plate. And some random stuff. Up here there's a will-o'-the-wisp at this campsite. We're going to need another electricity thing.
All according to plan.
I don't think I've done it. Enough supplies, okay, now I can do it. Your fear tastes so delicious. Right, you get the electricity up. Oh, and also fear, I think. Everyone's missing. It's got 37. Everyone needs to crit. Okay, let's get a bless as well then. Dog just crit. No. Yeah, did you? Didn't get it confirmed though. Oh, if I count Smolder Burn, got a diamond. Valerie managed to get a hit. Critical hit not confirmed, but you've rolled a 20. Okay. Yeah, just fishing for crits there. Well, that's that done. There's also down here the Shambling Mound. And the boar. I don't think we can interact with the boar, can we? Because it's Jaital. But I know where it is. It's not that far from the capital. Do poison as well, because you never know. The body of a young woman fouled beyond recognition. Her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. And she has a book. Lab journal. Went into the woods. Found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rare ingredients for my experiments. Some damnable raccoons got into the hut while I was exploring the woods, broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottom glass tubes, 5 round-bottom flasks, a couple of porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and the precious spiral. Good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted, shame. Need to look everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today, the one I started in the old lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid foamed, changed colour, and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment. Now I have all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. Caught a raccoon in with a snare trap. Didn't get the bastard to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects. But I must save money. And besides, I see how those bumpkins scowl at me as if I've grown horns. Third attempt at the crystallization experiment. Broke the last round bottom flask. I recall my tutor calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right. But he did teach me much, despite everything. But why didn't he wish me to develop my abilities? Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recipes? He kept saying I wasn't ready. But in truth, he feared the students surpassing the teacher. For good reason. I shall prove this process works. I'll prove it to everyone. Today, an old lady came from the nearby village, asked me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help, and in desperate need of money. Why away must I spend my time so? Excuse me. Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty, and the writers continue. Observation day 1. Finally, I got a chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She was barely breathing, and ants were swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes, and hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasted my talents on trifles. It's time for action. Used the largest glass tube from the master's box, the one with the warning. In case of contact with skin, wash over immediately. Ha! Dottering parrot of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly all over her body and began my observations. Day 3. The subject has survived. I had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. The skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stages of festering, perhaps. The treated areas do smell faintly. Day 5. The changes continue faster and faster. The epidermis has festered away, the joints have grown swollen, tough and calloused, and the subject has a fever. Day 9. Over the past few days, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. The fingers and toes grow long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Day 13. The body's changes are so significant, it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance, but the way it looks now. Seething growth covers the whole body's surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew and grass and other plants. The subject attempts to move. I had to immobilize her. I try to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds, alike to howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Day 18. The subject has grown larger, several times. She is now strangely quiet these last few days. I begin to worry. In the end I see her become attached to her. She will make me famous. Need some water, just a sec. Day 25. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk her around the woods on a leash. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we will be ready for a journey to Absalom. There I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. Well, it looks like your girl didn't like you. And you know what? I'm not going to attack it. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's suffered enough. Although it does look quite mad and insane. So that's this done. So what next? How long have we been recording? 50 minutes. So back to the capital then, and then what? We've got the Jathal's quest. We have the missing child. That, well, maybe I could do that. What's that third book? Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. It's so quickly when I'm playing this game. It only feels like I've been playing like 20 minutes, but it's not. It's 50. I shall see you in the next episode. We're back to the capital. Pick up Jathal, maybe. Get back here. Don't know why I haven't done that yet. Alright. I thought I had done. That's where the child might be, along here. That's for her. Pick up some mushrooms or whatever. Find the find the boar carcass. Might be able to do first 4 levels of that now. But yeah, that's all for the next episode. And I hope to see you then. Bye for now.